Welcome, everybody. We've got the Resurrection Stone, the Wand, and the Invisible Cloak. Now, the Resurrection Stone was given to me. It's a big pink quartz from my last mission partner. And found me on my sidewalk in front of my house. And the I'll show you here. This is the cloak. There's the invisible cloak. Okay. So, let's go ahead and put you up here for just a minute. This is a huge cloak. Now you see me, now you don't. I'm invisible. See? You can't see me. Okay, so that was from Harry Potter, The Deathly Hallows, part 1 and 2 I watched. So we're done with that assignment. Okay, and my magic wand, it found me. And my resurrection stone, as I showed you, it is huge. I resurrect a lot of people, a lot of souls. Okay, and then we have, I wanted to show you that. Then we have Schools Out, and basically Schools Out was talking about don't be jaded. Dream. Don't be jaded because you're going to miss out on your privileged lady. So it was only a minute long. So you go ahead and watch that shorts. Now we're going to open here with the Queen of Cups. All right. And the Queen of Cups is 1 Samuel 1:27 and 28. And you want to look up the story Hannah, Mother of Faith. Okay, so you want to look up the story of Hannah. And we have the Queen of Cups. Then we have the Empress, open new doors, expect a miracle, and pause again and be in that state of gratitude, reflecting on your journey, waiting to reap your harvest, and keep going. So the main thing here is to open new doors, and when you open those new doors, expect a miracle. And the all four queens, the Empress energy. Take your power and use it, male or female. Now I wanted to talk to you about Astro too. Astro last night, we had lots and lots of brain activations, I guess you would call it, where they were uploading and erasing. So they weren't really erasing your memories, but they're trying to get you so that your past isn't interfering with your present and your future. So if you can understand that, it was a lot of brain activation. Now, I am going to go through these cards with you, but I just wanted to tell you that. And I had to take aspirin before, during, and after, again in Astro. My head was pounding. You may be feeling this in your head, and if you didn't wake up that way, you may be in the future. So it's just telling you that that's something that's going on right now, is brain deactivation and activation, I guess is the easiest way I can put it. I want to read about the Three of Wands here because they told me to, and For some reason, that's your main energy from these cards. So let me go ahead and get this out here. We've got, I am expectant and optimistic, and I know that my dream is on the way. That's where I said before to dream and don't let a jaded personality or a thought process get in the way of your privileged lady or man. Okay? And then it says, you've been doing the work, light seer. You've been planning, you've been seeing, you've been learning. Watch for the signs that everything is on the way because they are everywhere. And I don't know about you, but the signs around here are one after the other. Just one after the other. So there's the Three of Wands, okay? So that's the overall energy with the Queen of Cups. You want to stay in love. You want to stay like Hannah from the Bible. There's a Hannah watching me right now, and there's also somebody that was Hannah in biblical times watching me. So I feel you both. We've got the Eight of Cups. You've walked away from the past, and you're going towards your abundance. Doesn't have to be money, but you walked away from the past. See how he is leaving? He's leaving the 8 broken cups, and he's walking down his path. He's got 1 cup in his hand. So there's 7 behind him, and he's taking 1 with him. Okay, what does that 1 cup, what does that 1 cup mean to you? Is it money? Are you taking money with you? Some of us got money, right? We're going towards our abundance. Okay, then we go spiritual disease and the 9 of Swords, and they go together. And the reason they go together is because some of you are focused too much on money, and that's causing a spiritual disease, and it's causing you anxiety. Maybe some of you bet the farm, gambling. Maybe some of you waited for the RV to happen and it never did, and you were a spendthrift. Maybe some of you are in a job that does not pay well. There's many different things here that can cause a spiritual disease and the 9 of Swords. But it has to do with your abundance, okay? Eternal love is what you're focused on, and this is the Sacrifice card and the King of Diamonds. So what I'm getting from them 3 cards is your eternal love has to sacrifice in order to come to you. He's also stable, and he's bringing in your abundance. And again, it doesn't have to be money. His being with you is abundance. Okay? So I'm going to set this down. That's how my head felt. I don't know if you guys felt it, but boy, did I go through some shit with my brain last night. Okay, underneath the 9 of Pentacles, we have lots of options. I know you're confused. I know you feel sad, but you have the 9 of Swords and the 7 of Cups, so there's lots of options. Underneath your spiritual disease, you have to remember that you're an earth angel on a special mission, so you can't let this spiritual disease in. And that's how I look. That's why I'm probably not on camera. That's how I look from my brain surgery. That's how I want to look. Okay, so we got money, gossip, and I want to go one more, challenge. Yeah, that's the challenge. The challenge is money and listening to other people. Some of you are doing way too much matrixy stuff. Gossip and money, that's your challenge. Okay, the 8 broken cups, you got 1 in your hand. I'm hearing that 1 in your hand. Oh, I'm hearing something wild here. That 1 in your hand actually should be left behind, and you're taking it with you. So that's got to mean something for you. Somebody is supposed to let that last cup go. Oh yeah. And you're not. You're holding on to it. Your little pinky's sticking out, but you're holding on to it pretty tight. So you got to let that go. All right, yep, in order to get your Empress. So we had Empress twice and the Queen of Hearts, the Queen of Cups, right? The Empress, Queen of Chalices. There's the Empress there. All right. Underneath the Empress, we've got, yeah, she'll give you a peaceful, easy feeling. And if he or she doesn't, let it go. We went over the Three of Wands, and there's that Ace of Pentacles. Every day, it seems, I can't get rid of the Ace of Pentacles. And it's right on top of the King of Pentacles. So you saw the negative, you saw the positive of the abundance in this reading. Some of you are being too negative, holding on to the past. That last cup has to go. See, the Empress is sitting right on top of it, but you got to let go of that cup. Got to let go. We had that yesterday as the last card. Underneath the King, we have the Eight of Swords. So, yep, just what I said. Somebody's still stuck. And it looks like you're not willing to sacrifice that last cup. I keep hearing that. So if you're not going to sacrifice the last cup, you're not going to get your Empress. Just like I said in the shorts, school's out, sending them packing, Alice Cooper. The reason we're sending them packing is because we've moved on and we can't take lower vibrations with us. Okay? So we're sending them packing. You're getting lots of downloads in your sleep. We just got done talking about that. Look at his crown of thorns. And I was talking about how my downloads were really painful on my head. And really, they're not really painful because it's just a headache. Pain is having a crown of thorns stuck in your head. And it wasn't like that. Okay, so we got to be careful too. Woe is me we get, because a little headache ain't nothing. Then under eternal love, self-respect. Okay, so once again, self-respect. What is self-respect? It comes from within, not from without. And too many of you, again, the gossip was your challenge, are worried about what other people think. You're not going to let go of that cup. What would they think if I left my wife? What would they think if I left my children? What would they think if I left my job? Blah, blah, blah. Some of you are really low vibration, and you're not going to get that Empress. It's not going to happen. So anyway, okay, some of you are doing awesome. And forgiving yourself is why you don't have the self-respect. That's why we're going through these downloads in Astro, because you can't do it on your own. You cannot forgive yourself and realize that you've done nothing wrong. You can't get past the matrix thinking. You can't get past the Nine of Swords. You can't get past the Eight of Swords. So that's why we're doing the downloads, visions, and dreams. So maybe you're going to see this a little clearer since I explained it that way to you. I'm not sure. I want to go over here and see what's under Expect a Miracle. Two of Swords, the unknowing. So the Expect a Miracle is going to make you take some action, because you're going to have to choose a path, and you want to take the best path. Now, we had the Two of Swords. Then yesterday, we had the Two of Swords in reverse. You made that decision. We done that surgery last night in Astro on you. Okay, now it's time to put it in action. So take the best path. What would be the best path? Leaving that eighth cup behind. And expecting a new miracle, a new miracle, I said, So the word new is not on here, but since I said it, it means something you've never experienced before. New. Open new doors, see? New. Eight of Swords again. See, you're stuck. You're feeling discouraged, complacent, need to find your own cosmic origin. And that's what we're doing in Astro. We're opening up, downloading, and uploading your brain. Seven of Pentacles. After the pause comes the action. Two of Wands. Courageous, daring, planning, activation. That's what's exactly going on right now. Exactly. Two of Wands, Three of Wands. Okay, and then finally, underneath the Empress is got to get rid of that past. Got to make peace with the past and become your future self. Everything we just said. Get rid of the inner child. Last cup. Forgive yourself. Reconnect with the past is actually we're disconnecting with the past and we're making peace with the past. Okay, that was a great reading. Great reading. Thank you guys. I want to appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody, I should say. For those that do dice, we got 2 3s, 2 4s, a 5, and a 6. And it looks like a 1, too. So 1, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. We've got a D in the background. Everything's significant, okay? Everything is significant that you see in here. Remember the synchronicities card? And don't forget, for all of you that did your Harry Potter last night, that was great. There's the cloak, the wand, the stone. Okay, I am Miss Mystic, 1720 on the clock. Thank you for listening.